Greetings to Dr. Edwin. My name is Muhammad Shamimi bin Rashid. I am representing my team members for our project presentation. Our project title is MyReward Requirements, and here is our specification model. Firstly, we have class MyReward. The type for the type, we have name which we define as sequence of character, unique ID as net1, user as mapping type, map name to unique ID, detail as quote type, which has the value of data usage, time extension reward, data left, and time left. For internet data, we define as real, data status as quote type, which is active or expired, and time as net, which stands for days, hours, and minutes. For reload, we have set of net1, and reload status, we have successful or unsuccessful quote type. For reward, we define as time, which is stated above, and reward status as added or failed. Detail to user is a mapping tab with which map detail to user. For the detail, we as stated above, the detail is in quote type, and the user is also stated above, which map name to unique ID. Here are some instance variables of our specification, which are username as name, user ID as unique ID, user details as details, user detail as detail to user, which we use the empty mapping, and also user as user, which also use the empty mapping. Next, for the reload amount as reload, update reload status as reload status, update reward status as reward status. For current duration, we set as time. It is the duration left before reload. New internet data as internet data, which is the internet data after the reload. And the new duration we set as time, which is the duration after the reload. Next, for operation, to create new user, we use the explicit function definition, which is add new user. We define as sequence of character and net1. And the output will be the user. And the input name will be in sequence of character and input ID as net1. In the operation, we use the muser, which is we map the username to user ID. Next, for user add reload, we add the add reload as net1, which the output will be reload status, and the reload amount will be net1. Then in the operation, if the reload amount is set 10, 20, or 50, then the update reload status will be successful. Else, if the reload amount input is other than this number, which is maybe 70, 100, or else, it will be unsuccessful for the status.
Next, I'm going to present on the rest of the operations. First, we have add internet data operation, and the variable is data left with the type real, and another variable is reload amount with the type natural one. Under this operation, it defines new internet data equal to data left plus reload amount and return new internet data and the type of real. Next, operation is receive reward, and the variable is update reload status, and the type is reload status. Reload status has two types, which is successful and unsuccessful. If update reload status is successful, then update reward status will be added. If unsuccessful, then update reward status is failed. Return update reward status, and the type is reward status. Next is to set the reward. Set reward has reload amount as the variable, and the type is real. Reload amount has three types here, which is 10, 20, and 50. If reload amount equal to 10, then time extension reward will be equal to make 10, 0, 0, which means 10 days of extension. And same goes to 20 and 50. Return time extension reward, and the type is time. Next is to add reward. Add reward operation has variable, which is current duration, and the type is time. And another variable is time extension reward, and the type is reward. Under these operations, we have three calculations, which is to calculate new day, new hour, and new minute. new day equal to current duration, value at position number 1 plus time extension reward, value at position number 1. And this is how to calculate the new hour and new minute. After calculating the new minute, if new minute is equal or greater than 60 minutes, then the new hour will be equal to new hour plus 1, and new minute will be equal to new minute minus 60. And same goes to if the new hour is equal or greater than 24 hours. This is the calculation. After calculating the three calculation above here, the new duration will be equal to make new day, new hour, and new minute. Return new duration, and the type is time. Next, operations for duration left, data left, and data usage. This operation is used to display the detail in search operation later. Next is search operation. This operation, we name it search user with variable input ID, and the type is natural 1. This requires user to enter their input ID, which is their unique ID. If user ID is equal to input ID, then the user detail is equal to user detail M union to user ID, mapping to user. As we defined above in the types, detail is consists of data usage, time extension reward, data left, and time left. This will be displayed once users search their ID. Or else, if user ID is not equal to input ID, user detail will be empty mapping. Return user detail, and the type is detail to user. Next is to check the status plan. Check status plan operation has new duration as the variable, and the type is time. Under this operation, we define if new duration equal to make 000, which is 0 day, 0 hour, and minute, then status data plan will be expired. Else, status data plan is still active. Return status data plan, and the type is data status. And lastly, to remove the internet data when expired. Remove internet data operation has status data plan as the variable, and the type is expired. If status data plan is expired, then the time extension reward will be equal to make 000, which is 0 day, 0 hour, and 0 minute. Also, the new duration will be equal to make 000, and the new internet data will be equal to 0. Then return nothing, as this operation will not be giving any output to the user. That's all for our presentation. Thank you.